kepala tekan lah. Mati pula Zelenin. Aduh. Babi tak sempat.
Thai people lie to you, okay? When Thai people say little spicy, it means very spicy, okay? Don't fall into that trick. When they say you want spicy, you say no spicy please, and that's when they don't give you the spicy, okay? Don't say little. You say little, they give you a lot, they trick you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, nice free range chicken. I'd say the best thing to use is a nice free range chicken or with the yellow fat all around. So here it is, more chewier, more nice, more in flavor and depth. But we're gonna use the thighs and drums for the frying pot. Then we're gonna use the rest of it for a nice two-piece kit. Very simple. One piece. So you want to snap that out and cut around that hole there. And that's our second piece kit. This will go into 6 liters of water here, nice and gently. To give the broth a little more oomph, we got 4 shallots, we got a piece of ginger here, a bunch of green onion, 2 pieces of white onion here, and then half a daikon. To season, we got mushroom season, or you can use chicken bouillon, 2 tablespoons of this, and we go half a tablespoon of salt and finish. Let that boil for 1 hour. Back to our chicken, our marinade. So 2 of this quarter chicken. Let's go tablespoon of this teaspoon mushroom seasoning. We got half a teaspoon Just a light touch of oyster sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon or two of hot sauce. Nice beautiful clean gloves. Get into it, rub it deeply in, let this sit for an hour as well. Okay. Next, we got some rice, rinsed twice. Into our rice cooker. Big shout out to Thai, yeah. Here we go, marinated chicken, 1 cracked egg. Eat.
아이 살라.
I hate cracking eggs, I swear. 1 cracked egg, no shells, please. Take that egg, rub it in the chicken very well. Let that egg coat all that chicken there. Let's go, our flour coating. 1 cup flour, half cup cornstarch, tablespoon baking powder. Work it in very well. Here we go. Chicken into our flour coating. Pack it in. Pack it in very well. Shake off any excess. And let's fry, my guy, into the pool for about 20 minutes. Hey, as our chicken goes, sweet Thai chili sauce. Oil, 2 tablespoons. Garlic, we got 2 tablespoons. Hot chili flakes, half a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar. This is garlic chili paste or sambal or sriracha's brother. 2 tablespoons. Put that in. Some bubbly, half cup water. A bit of cornstarch slurred to thicken it up. That's it. And this, my friend, is how you make homemade sweet chili sauce. If you like a little more sweeter, throw a little more sugar in, but this is just perfect for me. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a moment for fried chicken? Nice seasoned fried chicken. Please, everybody, type amen. Down in the comment section for me, please. If you love fried chicken, you don't, then just don't type anything. Amen. Last touch. If you can give an amen for that, give an amen for this. Thai sweet chili sauce. Not need too much spicy, okay? Thai people lie to you, okay? When Thai people say little spicy, it means very spicy, okay? Don't fall into that trap. When they say you want spicy, you say no spicy please, and that's when they don't give you the spicy, okay? Don't say little. You say little, they give you a lot, they trick you. They can help you out, okay? I'm trying to guys, okay? Learn from my mistake, okay? They lie. They lie to you. It's a little spicy. Not little spicy. It's very spicy, my friend. You ask for your money back? No. You ask for little spicy, my friend. Just here to help you, okay? I'm just here to help you. Can I get an amen for this though? Can you give me an amen for this? Amen. I see you deleting that comment and writing amen. This Thai spicy chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Thai spicy chicken. Come on through. Look at this. If it ain't glistening, is it really Thai spicy chicken? Oh man. Look at it. Look at it. It's just glistening. It's just glistening, my friend. I ain't gonna lie, this is a beautiful chicken leg. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta get the judge of my chicken legs. This is organic, free-range chicken leg. Check mark means perfect. Alright, shall we? Thai spicy chicken with our seasonings, okay? I'm trying to season this first. The seasoning is from the body of the chicken. The last right, it's super good.
Very far hit.
無駄な抵
Very
抗
fair hit. Over hot. That's it.
これは必要分け山の地せあどれ行くよジャスティ
This chicken
ス
tastes even better than straight fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie. And I'll take a light bite just because this is a chewier chicken. If it was like a softer chicken,
武器を捨てろイカズチのごとくカウント
it would all go through.
ヒーロー剣山頭突き名を照らす
That crust is
炎よ
amazing.
闇を滅せよヒーロー剣山
That sweet chili sauce, homemade,
突撃
absolutely amazing. And of course, you can't have the chicken without the rice, right? Yeah, eat hot chicken, eat the rice. That's life.
I don't understand why people that have hobbies get made fun of so much.
I like restaurants. Is that a hobby?
It's actually crazy that someone wouldn't have a hobby.
Do you know how embarrassing it is to try and explain that you don't have hobbies?
Our hobbies dying. Between things like overconsumption, side hustle culture, and a noticeable level of anxiety, I feel like we're losing the spirit of hobbies. And when I realized this, I began to wonder, how did we get here? Back when I was just a young Jordan, my hobbies consisted of playing with WWE action figures, making videos, and building Lego sets. And that was a glorious time. But over the last few years, there's definitely been a rise in side hustle culture. I mean, there's so many videos about how to make money from faceless YouTube channels, how to make thousands from ghostwriting, and of course, how to make money from selling courses. It's the classic. It quite literally seems like you can't do anything without people trying to figure out a way to make money from doing it. The idea that everything has to be monetized, everything has to make you money, and that doing anything for fun is just a waste of time. And in certain cases, I may potentially agree with that last one, because I remember this one time I saw a guy just learning about plants using this AI app on his phone, and it seemed like a complete waste of time. And that was me. I'm Guy. I'm on the hunt for 100 different types.
You just need to press swap or store before he flies, and thus catch this country is also worse against your spirit when he is rolling away on his bullish page. An interesting future for God and his which launches a reversible ship is that the enemy can
お父さんとお母さんがこう言ってたんだ。どれだけ忙しくてもお腹が空いたら楽しくたくさん食べなさいって。だから食べ物を何段も重ねてギュッと押しつぶして食べるのが好きなんだ。そうすれば
Using this app, it wasn't easy. That right there is poison ivy. And I do think a certain level of hustle is good, but when your whole life becomes consumed by it, I think it can quickly steal your joy. Take this video, for example.
This is how I'm making money from my hobby. I accidentally started a side hustle by joining the Skill a Week challenge. Every week, they send you a creative skill and how to do it step by step. I made candles first, gave a few to friends, then I tried soap, then bath kits. Suddenly, people wanted to buy them. So I set up a little online shop, nothing fancy. Now I make a few $100 a month just from stuff I learned while chilling at home.
This is just one out of a billion different videos like this. But basically, there's this whole wave of content teaching people how to make money from doing things that they originally did for fun. And I've noticed a few issues that can stem from this that destroy a hobby. The first issue being that it turns your hobby into a job, and then you no longer enjoy it.
I accidentally turned my hobby into a full-time job. Now I'm booked months out, have a waiting list, and can't remember the last time I had a real day off. Hashtag blessed.
Another issue with this I've seen is that once you start introducing external rewards like making money, you start to feel more pressure and then your hobby becomes less fun or not fun at all. Which that could get into a whole conversation about intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation, but I don't want to get into that. Why, you may be asking? I don't feel like it. Anyways, when a hobby becomes a job, a lot of the time that removes the reason you actually started the hobby to begin with. Fun, peace, relaxation. But at some point during that, the people who didn't monetize their hobbies started becoming a minority, and it was almost as if you were looked down upon if you didn't try to make money from doing something that you love doing. Between 2010 and 2020, the number of people with side hustles in the United States doubled, but it didn't stop there. Once people started making money from their hobby, they started making content. The moment we started tying our hobbies to content and social media was the same moment that our motivations changed. Instead of doing something for fun, we started doing it for the likes, for the views, or even for validation. So instead of just being happy that we were participating in the hobby, we were only happy if we reached the metrics that we felt like we should be reaching. It started to become a performance, and as our motivation went down, our pressure went up. For example, we make a video and it does well, then our brain gets a hit of dopamine and we expect it again. But then if the next video doesn't perform well and then the numbers drop, so does our motivation. Let's take reading, for example. Whenever I think about reading TikToks or book talk, I like to think about people sharing their favorite books, cool reading spaces, or talking about things they've written. So that's what I generally think of when I think of book talk or reading TikToks. But then there's another side to it that I feel like has diluted the hobby of reading. In cases like this, it seems like the hobby isn't reading books, but instead it's buying books. For example, in this clip, she says she buys books even though she has